The last British evacuation flights have now left Kabul, leaving up to 150 Brits and 1,000 Afghan allies at the mercy of Taliban rule. As civilians and UK troops took to the air, those left behind spoke of their fears. One translator warned, "Our blood will be on Boris Johnson's hands if anything happens to us or our families." The ally, who saved one British soldier and helped carry the bodies of many victims of the war, sent a direct message to the PM, saying, "Please do not leave us at the mercy of the Taliban." "They are not human. We saved your soldiers on the front line. Now you have to do the same thing for us. If a person has done everything for you, supported and protected you, how would you feel if you were left for the enemy?" He spoke as the last British troops in Kabul pulled out on Saturday night. The scramble to get refugees out of Afghanistan, Operation Pitting, saw the RAF fly 261,000 miles in 100 Mercy flights, rescuing 14,543 people. Two-thirds were Afghans, the remainder were Brits. The PM said, 20 years ago, in the wake of 9/11, the first British soldiers set foot on Afghan soil aiming to create a brighter future for the country and all its people. The departure of the last British soldiers is a moment to reflect on everything we have sacrificed and everything we have achieved. Troops from 16 Air Assault Brigade were among those who began arriving home at Brize Norton, Oxon, on Saturday. British Ambassador Sir Laurie Bristow promised that Afghan allies would not be forgotten. He said, "Nearly 15,000 British nationals, Afghan staff and others at risk have been evacuated from Kabul. Our commitment to the people of Afghanistan will endure." He was heading to Qatar, where British embassy staff will relocate to until it is safe to return to Kabul. A government spokesman added, "It is with deep regret that not everyone has been able to be evacuated. We will do all that we can to ensure they reach safety." The last flights headed out as grim reports emerged of Taliban fighters lashing women in the streets, taking teenage sex slaves and threatening retribution on former government workers. The Taliban have now stepped up security around the perimeter of Kabul airport, where an IS-K suicide bomber killed at least 170 people, including 13 US soldiers, 2 Brits and the child of a UK national, on Thursday. Taxi driver Mohammed Niazi, 29, and Musa Papal, 60, were today named as the British victims who died. Mr. Niazi, a British Afghan, had travelled from London to help get his family inside the airport, but was killed alongside his wife and 2 daughters, both aged under 10. The couple's 2-year-old son and another daughter are being treated in hospital for their injuries. Friend husband Imran Nazi said, he was desperate to bring his family home. "My heart is in pieces, there's no words." Mr. Papal, 60, had left his home in North London at the end of May to visit family in Kandahar. Son Hidayat said his father moved to the UK in 1999, was hardworking and ran a small business. And he revealed Mr. Papal's grandson, an Afghan national, is still missing after the blast. A U.S. spokesman confirmed a retaliatory drone strike in Nangarhar province had killed 2 facilitators behind the suicide attack. Aid agencies warned that millions of Afghans urgently need food, while only a few days of medical supplies remain. Amid the chaos and mayhem of the evacuation, there was a rare ray of light as a refugee fleeing to the UK gave birth to a girl at 30,000 feet. Saman Nouri, 26, was travelling from Dubai to Birmingham on a Turkish Airlines flight. After fleeing Kabul, cabin crew delivered little Hava safely.